Looking good, my guy.
About to tear the roof off.
And all over the floor, you can see each player preparing for the game ahead, pushing out distractions and getting into the zone. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA. And the highlight of this game could be the matchup at the 5-spot club.
You know, Brian, we've seen strong play at the center position these last few years. years, and we've got two bigs who can each take over a game, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun watching them square off.
And here's Memphis's starting group. We've got Edey, and it's Williams in at the power forward position. 6 to shoot. Edwards, a pass to Crawford. Offline with a 3. And here's Memphis coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Crawford's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. Here's Thunder. He had 37 points in the win against the Lakers.
Impacting both sides of the floor. 4 steals showing the work he did defensively.
He gets it in there.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Edwards, the pass to Griffin. Here's Cheatham, guarded by Morris. Outside Edwards, just 5 to shoot. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And so he makes both from the line. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Griffin. Here's Simpson. The 3 is up. Williams grabs the board. Here's Thunder. The kick out to Morris. The steal. Here's Cheatham. Crawford passes to Griffin. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And he drops the first. Both good from the line that time. Here's Thunder. And it's rejected. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Timeout called. Memphis.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Spurs, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Checking out Memphis, they've really delivered so far, playing with incredible energy and just steamrolling lesser teams. Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Here's Crawford. The Grizzlies making their last shot. 11 feet out. Another miss by Minnesota. For Memphis, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Williams passes to Thunder. The 3. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 5 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Simpson, continuing to put up the points, averaging 14 per game. Here's Crawford. Minnesota again missing. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Blunt. Here's Thunder. Morris, left side. 3-pointer. Knocks it down from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Timberwolves trail by 5. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Crawford passes to Cheatham. And Morris over to help. The kick out to Griffin. 5 on the clock. And here's Edwards outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Edwards got his second bucket.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Morris on the wing. With some arc. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
They definitely came into that one hoping to be competitive. Unfortunately, they were anything but.
It wasn't pretty. That's definitely the case. I mean, I know they'd like to scrub that game from their memories and actually erase it from the hard drive. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Williams against Griffin. Pass to Thunder. They set the screen. Off target from outside.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Edwards. And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it. And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
Yeah, I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
Pass to Blunt. 4 on the clock.
Well, I like the effort that Edwards is making to commit to defense, not letting the shooter get by him.
Oh, swiped away. Thunder, the pass to Morris. And a missed layup.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
And here's Edwards outside. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. And the Grizzlies call time here. In game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
BA, proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
Here's Thunder. Pass to Morris. It's stolen away. Inside. And the basket by Edwards. Edwards has got 10.
I just love the ball move.
The kick out to Williams. Here's Blunt. Here's Thunder. To win the drought. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Minnesota in the lead. With the floater. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
And Minnesota making a change here. Watson's checked in.
Brandon Ingram, very confident in his mid-range, Jay. He knows he can shoot from just about anywhere and get his shot whenever he wants to.
Here's Cheatham. 35 points for him last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And he lived at the line. They could not find a way to stop him without fouling.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Lakers was outstanding. He ended up with 37 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc. As usual, he was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes, a sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's Hardy. And in the game with Denver, he did not play well. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It goes on Isaiah Jackson.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And he sinks the second. The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out below.
Big finish. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
Here's Hardy. Down low. Here's Parker. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
Pass to Thunder. Here's Roddy. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Timberwolves trail by 3.
Tough call for his coach.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies. They've got Jalen Williams, also Edey out there, and it's Morris in at the 3.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
And so it's Memphis with it after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Morris passes to Thunder. Clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Williams misses. The Timberwolves shooting a nice 50% for the game. Outside Edwards. Pass to Walsh. Now Reed, guarded by Morris. Reed passes to Edwards. The triple hits for Edwards.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
Here's Thunder, guarded by Edwards. Here's Thunder. Morris for 3. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Now here's Watson. Still no points. Back to Edwards. Reed passes to Parker. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Edwards can't hit. Memphis leading by 4. Pass to Williams. Oh, good D by Edwards.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Here's Reed. The fadeaway. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano a mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Now here's Edwards. He's closely guarded. Bringing the heat.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team foul.
It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch it, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching.
Here's Crawford. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Pass to Thor. Now Morris. Here's Thor. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
And Minnesota making a change here. Walsh is checked in. Here's Thunder. He's got 11. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Simpson. Pass to Edwards. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Griffin, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Cheatham comes in for Walsh. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the and we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Here's Thunder. 15 points in the game. Pass to Blunt. Lets the three fly. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Crawford. Edwards looking it over. Pass to Simpson. Over Edey. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Terrific placement on the bounce pass. Right where it needed to be.
Ooh, ripped away. From the arc. And it's Thor with a rebound. For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. Edwards, no good. Grizzlies lead by 3. Pass to Thunder. And there's the drive. And that basket makes him 6 for 11. Shooting a good percentage.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Out to the right wing. Here's Cheatham. Here's Simpson. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Walsh is checked in for Minnesota. Some changes for Memphis. And here you have the best teams when it comes to three-point shooting this season. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hello, everybody. So far, a fairly even game for the Memphis Grizzlies through the first two quarters.
One thing that's helped tonight, their three-point shooting. Those triples add up fast, don't that, Kenny?
That's why I shoot them. If they have fours, I take them too. But here's one thing. You have to have floor balance, and you have to really create clean looks, though.
And let's move to some recent news. Multiple trades are shaking up the league.
What a gigantic trade. The team made it clear they wanted to get Brandon Ingram, a swingman who's developed impressive range. He can score, dish off the dribble, and his growth over the years has been fun to watch.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We've got Edwards, and it's Simpson in at the center position. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Crawford passes to Griffin. Here's Cheatham, guarded by Morris. Pass to Edwards. There's the triple. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Thunder.
Oh, what you say?
Wow!
My goodness. Come on now.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Ingram. Memphis leading by 3. Here's Thunder. The kick out to Morris. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Simpson's got 7 rebounds in the game. And here's Edwards outside. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
I tell you what, Edwards has a really nice, smooth release, and that shot looked in the moment it left his hand.
Williams passes to Thunder. Morris outside. To the inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Pass to Thunder. Here's Williams. There's a screen. 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Simpson's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Cheatham, guarded by Morris. They get it again, and it's blocked. Out of bounds, it'll be Grizzlies ball. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here he goes. Pass to Blunt. It's rebounded by Minnesota. That's tipped. Thunder, the pass to Blunt. Now here's Edwards. He's got 26. Now here's Griffin. Here's Simpson. And they double up Edwards. And now the Grizzlies on the run for the finish. Shot's good by Blunt.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And he makes it. Edwards has got 28.
Composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
Williams passes to Blunt. Pass to Williams. Gets the 3 ball to go. Williams has got 8.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
Pulls up, high post. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
And with the way he can rise, Edwards able to get that shot off anytime.
Over Griffin. Williams misses. Timberwolves trail by 5. Edwards, pass to Griffin. All right, a chance to check out stats for him.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second one. Here's Thunder. 23 points in the game. Morris on the wing. Pass to Edey. Here's Thunder. Williams on the wing. Shoots over Griffin. Again the miss by Williams.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Thunder, the pass to Williams. Here's Blunt, guarded by Edwards. Pass to Thunder. 6 on the shot clock. Williams with it. They set a pick. Shoots over Griffin. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter. Timberwolves trail by 6. Outside Edwards. Here's Crawford. He shoots a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Edey's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Blunt, the pass to Thunder. Launches a 3. Blunt can't get it to go. Minnesota has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Outside Edwards. Lets it go from 11. And no good, trying to use the glass. Memphis leading by 6.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop.
And fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
Crawford passes to Griffin. To the paint. Here's Simpson. Blunt grabs a board. The Grizzlies have gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And guys, let's get your take on the score. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Edey out there with Jalen Williams. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Thunder in at the point guard position.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Here's Thunder. And Parker pulls it down. Parker's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Edwards. Parker left side. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Thunder, the pass to Williams. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Pass to Reed. And rejected. And they're on the run. Here's Thunder. Here's Blunt. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. First one falls. Memphis making a switch here. Morris is checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Greg.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive too.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Chalk up 2 there. Coming down the stretch. It's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Outside Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive in scoring the ball, they go to another level.
And the second free throw is good.
Golden opportunity to take the lead. Instead, he merely knots up the score.
Morris passes to Thunder. Here's Blunt over Edwards. Williams on the wing. Pass to Blunt. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And it's Watson missing. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Blunt. Thunder, the pass to Williams. Here's Thunder. Defended by Watson. Back to Williams. 4 on the clock. A deep 3. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. Edwards got rebound number 5 here tonight. Nice touch on the bank shot. Edwards got 36 points.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
From about 16, Morris can't hit.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for him.
Got a hand on it. Here's Thunder. Here's Blunt. Connects from downtown. Blunt's got 7 points for the quarter.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Parker finds Reed. Pass to Crawford. Screen by Watson. Oh, he tries a 3. Crawford, no good. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Morris. Uses the glass on the layup. Now it's a 3-point Memphis lead.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Crawford passes to Reed. Gets the 3 to fall. Reed's got 10 points in just the second half.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Here's Crawford. Who poked away and stolen by Williams. Pass to Thunder. And he dunks it down.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance. Spruce it up a little bit.
Edwards for 3. Sinks the tray. Edwards has got 39.
He is absolutely putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
Blunt, the pass to Thunder. Here's Edey. Here's Blunt. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And he makes the first. Griffin, he's checked in for Parker. And he makes both free throws.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Griffin outside. Pass to Cheatham. And here's Edwards from behind the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. Edey's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Blunt, the pass to Thunder. The kick out to Williams. Morris outside. And there's a pick. Here's Thunder. Guarded by Edwards. Here's Thunder. Clock is at 3. Here's Blunt. And counted from 12 feet. Blunt's got 15 points in just the second half.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Crawford passes to Edwards. On target from range.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
Thunder, the pass to Blunt. Here's Thunder. The 3. And they recover it. Right wing. Here's Blunt. Off the mark there with a 3. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Cheatham passes to Edwards. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Pass to Thunder. Inside. Here's Blunt. Takes a 3. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Crawford passes to Griffin. Down low. Here's Cheatham. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Pass to Thunder. Now here's Williams. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Edwards has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Crawford. Here's Simpson. Over to the left wing. Edwards for 3. The rebound by Edey.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Williams misses. Timberwolves trail by 4. Cheatham passes to Crawford. To the middle. It's intercepted. Here's Blunt. Pass to Thunder. Here's Edey. Morris on the wing. And here is Williams. The three ball. Again, the miss by Williams.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Simpson taking 2 shots.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
Thunder, pass to Blunt. And there's the screen. Pass to Thunder. The kick out to Morris. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Edwards. Can't get it to drop. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morris passes to Thunder. Fires from deep. Counted from distance. Thunder's got 31 points.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Makes it over.
Here's Cheatham. Minnesota again missing. So Memphis wins it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Right, MP. They can't stop you.
Get the popcorn ready. It's game time.
space. I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus. Even while sleeping, be thinking so low. White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is my city land. And I'm gonna be one, got a mission to pass. I just might be the hoe. Toby Maguire got bit by a spider, but see me, it was a go. Too many times.